Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Second show of the day. Let me get a couple of things set up. I am bugging today. I am tripping. I do have that pin. Let me get the Patreon in there as well. So, guys, become a member. Do become a member. Not becoming a member is like gay or something. Like if you don't do a membership or a Patreon, like a lot of people are just gonna like assume that you're gay. So it's 12:30 a.m. in the UK. It's the night stream. It's the red eye stream. It's good to have you here, LA. It's good to have you here. Well, become a member, become a Patreon. Link is in the description. Link is in the chat. $5 a month get you either the membership or the Patreon. You get the lock of the week. You get Ask the Bookie, you get access to the Discord, to live betting, you get all that good stuff. Just $5 a month. Just $5 a month gets you all of that. So do become a member. Do become a Patreon. To become a member, you hit the join button, or I pinned it in the chat. If you want to become a Patreon, it's in the chat. It's also in the description, and I'll put it in the ticker below. Hang on, I do want to get into some stuff today. I have a lot to get into. I'm doing my team Owen Cooper, and I'm kind of changing my mind on that fight. Yes, indeed, in a real way, I may be changing my mind on that fight. I gotta do the tape on Urso, but I'm gonna be honest. After doing the tape on Owen Cooper, I kind of like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing a lot more than I thought. A little bit of movement. He can come forward. He sits down on the shots. He delivers hard shots. He can jab. He's not easy to hit. He's a boxer puncher. He's pretty good. Stylistically, I like him a lot. He's beating Akao Suman up until that last round. He's about to stop Akao Suman, and he gets caught coming in. He drops him in the ninth. And Akao Suman is a guy that you love. Y'all love Akao Suman. Oh, y'all love. Oh, boy, y'all love. Y'all were taking him to beat Catterall. He beat Josh Taylor. Oh, y'all love him. Y'all love him. Owen Cooper was beating him soundly going into that, and it dropped him in the ninth, almost finished him. He came out to finish the job in the 10th and just got caught coming in. And 20 seconds later, the fight was, he got caught. He's about to stop at the end of the night. Bell rings. Bell rings to save him in the ninth. He goes out to start the 10th. And he goes to finish him, jump on him, and he gets caught coming in, and that's the fight. He loses. But that's my count Suman, and he was beating Suman. And Suman beat Taylor. And y'all were telling me Suman was going to beat Catterall. A lot of y'all told me Suman was going to beat Catterall, which I told y'all wasn't going to happen. But y'all love Suman, and this guy had him beat. So I don't know. I don't have a prediction. I'll have a prediction on tomorrow's show. I don't have one right now. The tape, really taping some. I know he's only got 4 knockouts and 11 wins, but he's got more snap than that. He came back. He beat Chris Congo. He's got a win over Ethan James. He's got a decent little resume for someone of that level. This is a step up. This is a big fight, but are we sure that Constantine Urso is like that? Are we sure about that? Like, are we really, really sure? I'm going to go back and watch his fight with James and Almos. But after watching the tape on Owen Cooper, the fight, I would say, got a lot more interesting. Now, Urso's tall and rangy. Also, not a great knockout rush. I know he's gotten some stoppages. He got a stoppage against James, and he got a stoppage against Lewis Booth. Well, are we sure about him? Are we really, really sure about him? I'm not. Like, this might be interesting. When I went through it, I thought, all right, for sure, Urso. Now, I'm not so sure. I'm not sure. I gotta go watch. I watched the tape on Cooper, and it really changed my mind. Cooper's a lot better than I thought. I misremembered that Akao Suman fight. In a real way, I misremember that. Guys, like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Comment, subscribe, like, become a member, become a Patreon, do all that stuff. Link is in the chat. Link is pinned in the chat for the membership. Hit the join button. It's easy to join. We're well on our way to 3,000 subs. Wow, this is all 3 of you guys are up in here today. This is wild work today. You guys don't want to come out. Y'all want to talk about Pacquiao? Y'all want to talk about, this is probably not the best time to do a show. Can the draw be in play for Cooper Urso? Maybe the draw could be in play. I don't know if it's me or not, but the stream keeps on freezing. Is my stream freezing? Is it freezing? Am I having? Let me hang on a second. Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if the stream is good. There's 2 of you people in here. I'm gonna reset this. Guys. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. We'll start again in literally a minute. Hang on. All right, we're back. Is that better? Let me know if this is better. I'm having some issues, obviously, in a real way. We're having some issues. I think we should be good. I reset my whole thing. Hopefully, this is better. Seems okay. If I'm freezing up, if I'm chopping up, let me know in the chat. I can reset things. I never miss a live. Jefferson's here. It's good to have you here. Yo, G, avoid Luke McCormick versus King Gardner. Not worth it. Yeah, the price is kind of bad, right? Like the price on that's a little choppy. That might not be a great bet from that standpoint, from a value standpoint. It might not be a great bet. I definitely think McCormick's going to win, but yeah, the odds on that King Gardner is not all that bad. I don't know why the odds would be that one sided. That's pretty good advice, I would say. I'm gonna have to work something out here. We're gonna have to work. So just so you guys know, because I did mention this in the first stream, I got my credential approved for the Pro Box fight, so I'm gonna be at the Pro Box fight as well. I'm gonna be there, so I'll be at the Pro Box fight. I'll be at the Pro Box card. I will be there. Shout out. We got a lot to get into. What do you guys want to talk about? You want to talk about Inoue Nakatani, or do you want to talk about Floyd Pack? It's up to you guys. We got big things to talk about. What do y'all want to talk about? That's better. Maybe I had to reset. My internet sucks. I'm thinking about changing my internet in a real way. I'm thinking about changing my internet. Inoue Nakatani was officially announced for May 2nd. We're getting to the money Cinco de Mayo. We're getting the money every weekend. We're getting that money every single goddamn weekend. Yeah, that's ages away. I mean, that's 2.5 months away. Ben Thale wins wide versus Mason Cartwright. Yeah, Mason Cartwright sucks. Ben Thale wins that fight. And I'm not even I don't think Thale's particularly a high level prospect thing like that. But he's definitely about to win that fight. That for sure. For sure he wins that fight. So it's just so you guys know, the tape on Nunes and Navarrete is live. I took Nunes in that fight. Let me ask you guys. You guys vote in this poll. This poll is for y'all. This poll is for y'all. Do y'all want to talk about Pac May Dos? Sí or no? Do y'all want to talk about Pac Mayweather too? That's something that y'all want to talk about. We can talk about it. And I'm going to tell you right now, I think Pacquiao wins the fight. Pacquiao almost beat Barrios. Does anyone think that Barrios, Mayweather, at this stage in his career could beat Barrios? I don't think so. Pacquiao arguably did. I thought he won. A lot of people thought he won. I'm telling you right now, Mayweather turns 49 tomorrow. Tomorrow's his birthday. Pacquiao fights 47. Let's take a look at it. I'm sure there are. Let's take a look. Pacquiao Mayweather is like 8 or 9 months away. Well, yeah. So is May. What am I looking for? Inoue. Oh, wow, I don't like the odds on this. I don't like the price. I do think Inoue is going to win, but Inoue is minus 550. I think that's too wide. I think that's way too wide. That's way too wide. Minus. No, that's wrong. I mean, minus 550. So Inoue is a 5.5 to 1 favorite. That's too wide. What is so if odds are minus 550, what is the percentage? So they're saying he's got an 85% chance of winning. I guess that's about right. Yeah. $85. I guess that's about right. Say he's got 85% chance of winning. That seems a little high. But who are we taking in that fight, though? Like, we're all taking Inoue, right? I mean, some of y'all take Nakatani. And I'm not saying Nakatani can't win, but Nakatani did not look impressive in his last fight. So there's that. Inoue did. So there's that. A lot of y'all have Nakatani pound for pound. I did not. I have him off my list. Not that I think he sucks. I think he's right off the list. I think pound for pound is probably 12. Should we be worried about Emiliano's opponent? Yeah, I'm going to do the tape on this. I got to go back and watch that fight, see if I can get any other tape on. But I think that's something to worry about. I wouldn't go betting at Vargas at minus 1,000. I think Vargas probably wins the fight. I do think Vargas is good. I do think he's overrated. I forget who we talked about that in the live stream earlier today. I do think he's overrated. I'm not a big Vargas fan. I think he's good. He's a good prospect. But they make it about to be like he's the next Stone Cold Killer, the next great champion. I can't say I see nothing like that. I can't say I see anything like that. Minus 550 is like, yeah, 180. I don't understand how that works. Yeah, I kind of know how to calculate, but it would take me like 20 minutes to try to calculate. It's the negative odds, so negative 550 over negative 550 minus 100 times 100. How you figure it out, if that makes any sense. Interested to see how the undercard looks. Yeah, is the try to play for Pierce Power? Maybe, but I would say like there's a good likelihood that someone gets knocked out, which means we ain't going to the cards. You know what I'm saying? Like I would say that the chance, the probability of someone getting stopped in that fight is relatively high. I think that the chance of someone getting stopped in that fight is reasonably high, like reasonably high. So, I don't know. I don't know if you want to bet on a draw on a fight that I would say is more likely than not going to be stopped. Right? Like, I don't think that fight's going the distance. I would take that fight not to go the distance. So, is it an even fight? Wait, I like to bet a draw under these circumstances. If it's a very even fight, and I'm very confident that we're going the distance. So it's an even fight where I think we're going the distance. Now, this I think is an even fight, but I don't think we're going the distance. Like someone's getting put out. I would bet this fight doesn't go the distance. If you gave me even money on both odds, which one would I take? I would take the fight doesn't go the distance. Someone's getting put to sleep. And I don't know which one yet until I get to the tape. Like this is a good fight week. It's not the biggest names. It's nothing like that, but it's a good fight week. It's a very good fight week, and I'm excited for this week. I kind of think Pierce wins, but Pierce could get caught. Like, I think the best bet for Pierce and Paro is the fight not to go the distance. What are the odds on Pierce Paro not to go the distance? We have that? No, we do not. Does anyone have the odds on Pierce Paro not to go the distance? Does anyone have the odds on Pierce Paro not to go the distance? And does anyone have any of the odds for the Pro Box card? I would love to see the odds on the Pro Box card. I would love to see the props on Pierce Paro. Because Pierce Paro not to go the distance, I think is a great bet not to go the distance. Someone's getting knocked out in that fight. I think so. Both guys get hit too much. Both guys are wide open. Both guys are looking for salvages. Both guys have power. I would say that fight does not go the distance. And I know his last two fights with Trinidad and Woodard, he's gone the distance. He actually went overtime and then went the distance with Woodard. But to me, yeah, Trinidad went the distance, draw there. He's gotten these wins. Would you pick Pierce to beat either one of those guys? Would you pick Pierce to beat Woodard? Maybe. Would you pick him to beat Omar Trinidad? Probably not. I guess it was technically a draw with Trinidad, but he beat Omar Trinidad. Like everybody thought he beat Omar Trinidad. Trinidad got two draws. Yeah, he got to draw his first fight, and then he got a draw, and he came back, and he got a win over Max Ornelas. That's why he beat the hell out of Max Ornelas. I picked Ornelas. That was it. All right, let me check this poll. No. Guys, keep voting in the poll. Keep voting in the poll. Everybody vote in the poll. Everybody vote in the poll. Everybody vote in the poll. You guys are largely telling me y'all don't want to talk about Pacquiao Mayweather, so we ain't going to talk about it. We are going to talk about Inoue Nakatani. How does Nakatani win this fight, right? Like, realistically, what's the path to victory for Nakatani? This is the slowest set I've ever had. There's 14 of y'all in here. All right, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Become a member. Become a Patreon. I do want to just go through this real quick. Let's go through this now. I do want to talk about the Nakatani fight. This is old. Ben Fail. Again, I don't like the odds. It's minus 1,800. These are not good odds. I no longer think this is a bettable fight. I do like Nunes. I mean, there's a parlay right there, but I don't like this. I need something else to add to this. I need something. So two legs of my parlay is Nunes and Fail. I do like that. And then Smalls. To me, this is a decent parlay. Fail, Smalls, Nunes, minus 132. I like the odds on that. You could put McCormick in it, but the odds on that are wild. I do think McCormick's going to win the fight, but minus 1,400, minus 1,600, minus 1,800. It's too wide. It's way too wide. I'm not betting that. Like those are ridiculous odds. It's not a smart bet to make. I'm not laying that much wood on Luke McCormick. I'm not laying minus 1,800 to get back $100. I'm not laying $1,800 to win $100 on Luke McCormick. Luke McCormick doesn't instill that kind of confidence in me. I do think he's going to win. That's just too much wood to bet. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck, right? Like Luke McCormick at -18. And I think he's going to win. Great amateur career, right? Off to a good start as a pro, 4-0. But it's been almost a year since he fought, right? May 2024, so about 9 months. All right, so not as long as I thought. And he's fighting Kane Gardner. So for the first time in his career, he's fighting a real guy. Do I think he's going to win? Yeah, I think he passes that test. But those odds, them odds is wild. That's wild ass odds right there. I don't think he's going to win, but he's a real guy. Like, Conor Walker. He beat Conor Walker. He fought Pierce O'Leary to the distance. Lost most of the fight. Let me ask you guys this. If Luke McCormick fought Pierce O'Leary next, so his big step up fight, he fights Pierce O'Leary. Who wins that fight? You'd have to take Pierce O'Leary, right? You'd have to. 100% you'd have to take Pierce O'Leary. Am I wrong about that? You got to take Pierce O'Leary in that fight. And he fought Pierce O'Leary tough. I mean, he lost, but he fought him competitively every round. And he lost almost every round, but they were competitive. Pierce O'Leary is a really good prospect. Pierce O'Leary beats Luke McCormick if they fought next, right? The odds on this don't make a lot of sense to me. Nakatani losing to the Mont. I agree. Nakatani catching Inoue with a left right. Good night. I think if I would have asked this question before Nakatani's last fight, I think we would have got more split. I still think most people would take Inoue, but I think given Nakatani's last fight, which was not that good, some people think he lost that fight, very close on the scorecards. That changed some people's minds on how competitive this fight's going to be. It was in Saudi Arabia. If it was in Japan, he may have lost, right? The Japanese judges don't give the benefit of the doubt to Japanese fighters. Like the real thing is, if Nakatani would have fought Sebastian Hernandez in Japan, he may not have gotten that decision. I'm not sure he won that fight. It was very, very close. The two judges had it 115, 113. The third judge had it 118, 110, which was a ridiculous scorecard. That judge was paid off, obviously. But that fight was close. Like, I'm not sure Nakatani won that fight. If that was in Japan, they don't give you the benefit of the doubt. They go the other way. Like, they go the other way in Japan. Like, they don't give the benefit of the doubt to the home countryman. The only one I can really think of is Ioka and Josh Franco in their first fight. Like, that's the only one I can really think of. And that was a draw, I believe, right? They gave him a draw, and Ioka came out and said he beat me. That was bogus. Pierce O'Leary. You won't take him, Pierce O'Leary. Oh, what up, Nate? Thanks for the $2, bro. Greetings from Tassie. Everybody go watch the Tassie show. The Tassie show. Legend of Bobby Midnight channel. Excellent show. Thanks for dropping by. Thank you for the $2, Nate. Luke should be on a ban list. We don't know which fight he will get upset in. Well, like McCormick's 4-0 with 3 knockouts. I can't put him on the no bet list yet. I don't like the odds. If this was minus 700, I would say, all right, it's reasonable bet. I mean, does anyone think Luke McCormick's going to lose? Right? We don't think he's going to lose. It's just, it's not worth betting on. It's a ridiculous fight to bet on. Minus 1,600, minus 1,400. Like, how are those odds even reasonable? How is that even reasonable? Kane Gardner is a legitimate opponent as a winner of Conor Walker. Conor Walker gets on with Matchroom. They thought he was something good. You look at Luke McCormick's opponents. I'm going to share this with y'all. I'm taking Inoue easy unless he fights reckless. I think Inoue is going to win the fight. To me, it's fairly obvious Inoue is going to win the fight. Ben Fail. I'm looking at the wrong thing here. Hang on. This is what I wanted to look at. What am I doing here? This is what I wanted. Well, I got Omar Trinidad up. Luke McCormick. I just want to show you. He's going from this. He's going from 20. So that's 28, 48, 53. 16. So through his first 4 fights, his opponent's record is combined 38 and 53. That's the combined record of his opponents, 38 and 53. And now he's fighting Kane Gardner, who's 18 and 5. I think he's going to win. I do. I definitely think McCormick's going to win the fight, but at minus 1,600, how am I betting on that? For the first time in his career, he's fighting a real guy, and it's a massive step up. Bookmakers got the odds wrong on that one. They definitely got it wrong on that one. All right. It's a very slow show today. You guys don't want to vote in the poll. Very slow tonight. I'm going to come back and do a show tomorrow, too. We'll go over DraftKings one more time. It's not a lot to get into today. It's not a lot to get into. Kind of a slow week. This is just after watching the tape on Owen Cooper, this got a lot more interesting. Cooper's got decent feet. He can use the ring. He can get in and out. He can walk you down. He can cut the ring. Cooper's pretty good. I'm not so sure that Ursu wins this fight now. This is a live bet. Another one. The odds on this: Cardenas and Jordan Martinez. I don't love that. Smalls and Abel Ramos, I think that's a good bet. This should be in every parlay. Smalls and Ramos should be in every parlay. Navarrete and Nunez. I like Nunez. I think that should be. I just right here to me, that's a decent 2-leg parlay. It's minus 128. Nunez and Smalls is a decent parlay to me. That's really all I have right now on my book. We don't have the Pro Box card yet. Garcia lost me so much. Fucker was supposed to win by KO. That's why he's on the no bet list, Eli. It's why he's on the no bet list. What y'all think on Konstantin Urso versus Owen Cooper? I think the fight's a lot more interesting yet. Doing a little deep dive on Owen Cooper. I'm not interested in watching either the Tyson or the Manny fight. How desperate for money is Mayweather? I want to talk about that. Do you guys think he's broke, or do you think it's like too much money out there to say no? Like he's seeing what Mike Tyson gets. They're making him these ridiculous offers. It's on Netflix. What do you guys think? Is it just too much money to say no to? At a certain point, you just put money in front of people. They're going to take it, right? Do you think he's broke? Do we think that Mayweather is broke? Do you think he spent his billions? I don't know. Safe bet was Garcia money line. Safe bet. Yes, sirree. Tamir Smalls is a lock. I think so. Smalls is pretty good. Gary, I think Navarrete wins this fight. We're gonna have a difference of opinion here on Navarrete. We did a poll first, so it was close. Guys like Chicken Nunez, but it was relatively close. Cooper nearly knocked out Akau Suman in a round. He did. And he came out to finish it in the 10th, and he got caught. He got called, and that was it. Glad there's no chick fights this weekend. Them chicks, bro. Them chicks, they cost you money. Didn't know he was on that list. Should have paid. They were both on it. Both guys were on the no bet list, Eli. Barrios and Garcia was both on the no bet list. Imagine live betting the KO after the first round on Garcia. Barrios is tough. He's rugged as hell. I don't know why betting on Ryan Garcia by stoppage was a great bet. It did look like he may stop him, but what odds will you get? Barrios is tough as hell. I don't think Barrios, and Ryan doesn't really press the axe. He doesn't slam on the gas. He just sits back and looks to land left hooks. He was landing right hands too, but he doesn't press the act. He doesn't get on you and force a stoppage. It's not how he fights. I put the bet before the fight started too. After the first round, I was counting my money early. Okay. Yeah, the best fight bet all right, Garcia fight is no bet. But I would agree that the best bet for that fight was Garcia on the money line. I'm not betting it, but I don't see how Barrios is definitely getting stopped. I didn't realize Barrios only been knocked out once by Tank. That's it. Yeah, Barrios is rugged as hell, man. He's tough as hell. Mayweather putting out slot fights like if people really cared about him anymore. Well, we can say that they don't, Skywalker, man, but they're going to watch it. I'm going to make a prediction on this fight. That this is other than professional football, I'm going to say that this is one of the 5 most watched sporting events of the year. The Super Bowl, the AFC NFC Championship game, this, and something else. But this will be Pacquiao Mayweather will be one of the 5 most watched sporting events of the year. That's all I'm going to say. Top Rank is in talks to reunite with ESPN. Interesting. I'm so happy I just took over 1 knockdown. Yeah, you ain't never lied. Lots of people would be watching it. A ton of people are going to watch it. Y'all are going to watch it. I'm going to watch it. Like, we may hate ourselves for watching it. We may say how stupid it is. We may insult it, but we're going to watch it. What's the date on it? September 19th. Emiliano Vargas fighting this weekend. 2, right? Yep. Yeah, I'll break it down for you guys. I'm not a big Vargas. I'm not a big Mendoza. I'm a big Anthony Mendoza fan. I'm not a big Vargas fan. I think he's good and he'll probably win. But it's an interesting fight. Mine's 1,000. I can't bet on this. He's not that good. Like I don't make him out to be what everyone else makes. He's good. He's a good prospect. But this is the guy he's fighting. Is the guy that beat Mark Castro into retirement. I'm not that convinced on Vargas. I mean, does he win? Probably, but I'll get into the tape on this too for sure. All right, guys, let me know what you think. Vote in the poll. Y'all obviously don't want to talk about Pac and Mayweather, so we won't spend too much time on that. You overwhelmingly told me no, so we won't be chit-chatting about that. I'm having it's a StreamYard issue today. It's not me, it's not my internet. StreamYard sucks today. Mark Castro was shite. Mark Castro was not good. He was not. He beat Keyshawn a bunch of times in the amateurs and stuff. Yeah, they had built Mark Castro up. Mark Castro he wasn't. He never really panned out. You know, look, he's 26. His career's not over. He hasn't fought in over a year. He's got a win over George Acosta, which aged pretty well. He's got a win over Abraham Montoya, which is a decent win. I don't know what to make of him. He got dropped by Eddie Hearn, right? After that loss. I don't know where he goes from here. He's a high-level guy, really good amateur. Vazal Vetkin. I mean, really, really good amateur. I don't know where he goes from here. I wasn't that impressed with him as a pro at all. All right, guys. Any last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats? Any last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chat? Very slow stream today. I'm very disappointed. Very disappointed. Let me know what you guys think. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. If you have no final questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, forever hold your peace because I'm gonna drop off. Y'all are truly the best. I'll go live tomorrow. Hopefully, more guys tune in tomorrow. You know, it's a slow day today. It's not the best week, but it's not a bad week. This is definitely a week that we can. And here they all come. Can I check out Savon Sharouche? I'll check him out. Suroosh. Suroosh. This is the guy you wanted me to look at? 0-1. Denver, Colorado. Pretty extensive amateur background. A little bit of amateur background in Finland. Shout out to Swoosh. Getting the look. Gary, did you bet? Do you bet on? I have not. I have not. I did not. Decent money betting on Keyshawn. I did not. Castro changed with Ryan Garcia on his Insta. Let's get paid this week. New Year fight goes the distance. The only bet I like on that is New Year's on the money line. I'm waiting for the Jai Glenn undercard. We'll take a look at that. That's the following week. All right, guys. Very slow show today. It's not a lot of people around today. Hope last week we killed it, and then I thought people would be lively to want to brag about all the money that they earned. But that's it, guys. I'm gonna end the show today. I'm gonna end it like that. February 23rd, 2026, from Texas to the world. Look at coming in from Texas to the world. There's a family friend. StreamYard sucks too. That's a part of it. From Texas to the world. Thank y'all. And God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.